Right, this video is not about scratch cards. There is no scratch cards in the video. So if you've tuned in hoping for some scratch cards, I'm sorry. This video is actually for one single person. I get a lot of weirdos. I get a lot of trolls, scammers, perverts come on my channel. This guy, I'm not sure which one he is, or maybe all of them. But this video is about him and about the emails he's been sending me. So it's important to report him because if I don't, someone else might fall for the scam at a late date. Someone else might get targeted by his foul emails and they might actually be upset. Whereas me, as you could probably tell in the video, it's not like I'm crying myself to sleep over it. It's a load of old tripe. And if you think anyone falls for all this nonsense, no. But as soon as he starts mentioning Rachel, game over. And yeah, this one is special. I do have some theories about some other people might be connected with him and they've egged him on to do this and he's just a muppet who's gone along with what they're saying. But it's definitely something to be aware of, people like this. If you're a new channel and you're just starting out, you might fall for this. You never know. I mean, it's bad enough when you get your first dislike, your first bad comment, your first troll. That'll break your heart. It will devastate you. But stuff like this goes above and beyond. I'm sorry to have done this video as well. Again, I did put away warning in the beginning. There's no cards. It's just me and this weird story. But it's one that I'm telling because A, I want him to realise I'm not falling for it. B, it's unacceptable behaviour. And C, that I am reporting him. He's got one chance for me to maybe not, and it's to reply to this video with a big old apology to me and more importantly to my Rachel. One email, that's all he gets. If it's more the same, blocked, report. If it's an apology, still blocked after that, but I might consider not reporting him. Although in the comments, please let me know if you think I should just report him anyway. Here we go. Let's have a little look at this sordid tale. I've got no script for this, so I'm just going to go through my stuff and I'm just going to lay out the facts. And it is weird. I mean, I had a stalker a long time ago, and I mean a proper real stalker. Never go on a dating site. And this is a long time before I met Rachel, and ended up with a full-blown stalker. The kind that puts things through your letterboxes and posts pictures and does everything possible to make your life difficult. This guy is not on the same scale, but he's annoyed me, as you will see soon. So I'm going to blur out names and things like that. So this guy, I'm going to call him Dingleberry. So every time I reference Dingleberry, is who I'm on about. But I do get loads of comment, absolutely tons. And do you know what? I love all of them, except for the ones that go in this box. And yeah, I get quite a few in there. And I also get some really weird ones. I mean, look at this one. I blurred her name out. But yeah, what on earth is she on about? Report my video. I'm sure YouTube's going to do a lot about that. But at least if she found it disgusting, then I won't be seeing her again in the comments. Oh, yes, I will. There's nothing I can do. I am what I am. And to be honest, scratch cards are 18 plus. In the same way that if I did a video on smoking, you wouldn't let your 4-year-old child watch it, would you? So it's for adults. I mean, I don't mind if you sat there and your child walks in and watches 5 minutes and then goes, "What a div," and walks out. But it's not something you hawk your kids on, is it? It's adult stuff. Anyway, that is the comments. I mean, I just block them, and I've got a big list of people who are blocked. This other guy I haven't blocked yet, but I'm thinking of reporting you, buddy. And let me know in the comments if you think I should just report him. Just tell me. And there's a reason why, and it's because he's bringing in other people in the same way that people used to do comments about Lucy, and I've had comments about Rachel. I just block them straight away. This guy, though, is another level. And shall we get into the emails? And yeah, as I go through them, just bear in mind, he initiated all this. It wasn't me reaching out to him. And I know, before anyone comments, as soon as you put yourself out there, you're going to get weirdos. But this guy, I don't know, there's just something about him. If I ever go missing and stop posting videos, Ring the police. Mention this guy. That's all I'll say. So let's have a little look, shall we? So the first email I ever got back from Dingleberry is this. And didn't think too much of it. How much can I get back from a winning card? Depends how much you won, basically. At the post office, well, there is a £500 limit, but that's everywhere. And I think the post office doesn't accept anymore. So, but that was the first email. 17th of March, 2024. Let's see what Dingleberry, I almost said his real name. Let's see what Dingleberry wrote next, his next email. Bear in mind, it's coming from the same email address. All of a sudden, wow! I have emailed you this evening with news of the name of your channel. Named as per email. It doesn't make no sense, and the spacing as well. It's all over the place. It seems that you may be using the name that existed before, comma, your channel was created. Yeah, the grammar's not great. If English isn't your first language, then wow. It's the spacing that gets me the most. Almost as if it's copy and pasted. Maybe Life of Paul was interchanged with other channel names and this went out to a lot of channels, or I don't know. But it's his first attempt at scamming. You may therefore need to change your existing channel name to something different than that Life of Paul, as a channel name may have been used before you created your channel. And then he reckons I created my channel 2008. You don't know much about me if you thought my channel was created in 2008. Anyway, we may need to contact you on a future date for clarification. What was you expecting me to do? Just email you in a panic? Oh no! Life of Paul. You can call your channel what you want. You can. There could be another channel they call Life of Paul, and I think there is actually. It's all about religious stuff. Anyway, first scam. Let's see what his next email is. So 2nd of June, all of a sudden, sponsorship. Hi there. Am I right to address you as Paul? You've already written me 2 emails, Dingleberry. You know I'm Paul. The reason I made contact you is I'm looking to Sponkor, a U-space tube channel. You're really coming across as professional here, but this is scam number 2, obviously. He's branching out, especially one that has over 7,000 subscribers. A popular channel that has possible potential to grow even larger. My idea, this is his idea, my idea is to generate an advertising campaign for myself. Oh, not for me, for you. I have an initial idea of a solid run of 6 months agreed terms, then a further 2 months altered and agreed terms, with an option of a further 2 months by mutual consent. Then if everything is running fine, renewable on a yearly basis. This stage is just an idea which would have to be funded by agreeing the terms, so I'm just putting feelers out to see if there's any interest. No, there was no interest. Let's move on. So that was 2nd of June. How long did he wait? 3rd of June. Did you read my previous email? Can I offer to send you some new scratch cards? Oh, yes, please. Here's my email address and here's my post address, and you can know where I live. Sponkor. Right, 3rd of June. And then, did you read my sponsorship email? So I'm pretty much ignoring him. I'm like, you're trying to con me. You're trying to con me. And then, how can I buy a scratcher? And how much are they? Is there a limit to how many one can purchase? So whether that was like if I buy 100 of them, then I can sell them on for more money. I don't know what his fans was. I did actually reply to this one. As many as you want. Remember, I know who he is. I've seen his previous emails. I know he's a scammer. I'm just curious at this point now to see how far he'll go with his nonsense. As many as you want. The details of which scratches are for sale are in the video, but a lot have already been sold. Let me know which ones you're interested in, and I'll let you know if they are still available and also the price for them. Never got a reply to that. Scratched his. Oh no. Did he do another one? Oh yeah, he asked again. Hi Paul, how much are your card scratcher discs? They are £8 each. It does get a little bit more weirder soon, don't you worry. Because the next one is your partner, Rachael. And this is where I take offence, as you'll see, and he gets very, very weird. So, hi Paul, while ago inquired about your car scratcher discs, the ones you make yourself. Then you put in comments you did reply. Okay. I've been too busy doing other things. One thing I would like to ask you, as I've been watching you do your scratch covers, I've seen your Rachel more and more, and I'm sure that we know each other. We were created by mutual friends. We met in Hull years ago. So this is all information he knows. Hull. Everyone knows she's from Hull. Can you ask her if she remembers me? She would have known me as Wayno. Thanks, Paul. Sorry, she would have known me as Dingleberry. And then I just replied, sorry, Rachel says she doesn't know you. End of story. And this is where it gets beyond. And this is where I'm now thinking of reporting you. Because then we get this. So even though I said Rachel doesn't know you, carries on in the vein. Hi, Paul. Ask Rachel, does she remember Stevie and Sue? Both students. There were about 12 of us working around the Kingfisher Lakes, all staying in the camper vans and trucks. Joe and a guy called Sleeper. Stevie was the gaffer. A girl called Flossie gave Rachel a ring. Again, you can see that in the videos. She has a ring on her thumb. Gave us a ring that she had 2 of us. I seem to remember them wearing them on their thumbs instead of the fingers. Must be about 17 years ago. Great fun. Nope, she really isn't the same Rachel that she thinks she is. She hasn't heard any of those names. So, carrying on in the same vein of not listening. But then again, it's all imaginary, so he knows that she doesn't know these people. Paul, remember I asked, did your Rachel know Susan? He talks about Rachel as if she's my possession. You notice that? Remember I asked, did your Rachel? No, you don't need to put your Rachel, Paul. Remember I inquired whether Rachel knew Susan. Would probably been about, anyway, I'm not going to grammar correct. And from the group of happy campers, when we were grafting near Kingfisher Lakes Hull, spoke to Sue. You notice how it's almost like copy and paste, like almost like the word Hull has been pasted in. I don't know. And she told me she was talking to Rachel a month or 2 back in Morrison's, and she was wearing a similar ring that Flossie gave to our Rachel on the thumb. She told me Rachel used to have her own YTube channel where they would keep in contact with each other. How do you keep in contact on a YTube channel? Do you mean Facebook? Friends reunited? Carrier pigeon. And while they met in Morrison's, Rachel had her grandchild with her. Mind you, when we knew Rachel, then we got up to wild stuff, putting the hippies to shame. We never knew whose can we would wake up in after a full-on night. The gang is better back together for a reunion. The end of October. We're trying to get as many of the old crew back as possible. You and Rachel will be invited, but be ready for some fun. Rachel really does remember any of you or of Kingfisher Lakes. Do you have a picture of yourselves maybe? Completely ignores that because again, it's all fabricated and nonsense. Hi Paul, the rest of the crew say it's definitely Rachel, Kingfisher Lakes in the direction of the Billabong Water Sports Park area. Mind you, I deny being recognised by anyone from back then. Things we got up to then would blow your mind away. Today. We put the old hippies to shame, if you know. Would you be interested in coming to our get-together somewhere near Beverley? I think it will now be in October. You said October in the last one. Sue is the only one who has spoken to her of recent. Do she still run the webpage channel? If she ran a webpage channel and you knew her, then wouldn't the webpage channel be there and you'd be able to look at it? There's so many inconsistencies, Dingleberry. You really want to be a little bit better. Do you live in Hull? Oh, God. You'll know the Beverley area. Oh, God, he's pain in the bum. And this is where it gets a bit more... Yeah, this is sort of stuff I have to put up with. I'm not saying I get this every day, but he's not the first and sadly won't be the last. Tell Rachel she's invited to our Let's Get Together. Paul, you're welcome as well, but prepare yourself for a wild one. Sue tells me it's definitely Rachel, still wearing a ring on her thumb, which you could see in the scratch card video, because she has a ring on her thumb when she's scratching. When Sue seen her last was in a supermarket, she was with her grandchild. Is it she's not as wild as she once was, and she has calmed down now? I can't believe it. Rachel loved the wild side love. She's more in touch with Sue, though, so I'll leave it with you. I put, you really must have my Rachel mixed up with someone else. What is her surname if you know so well? And then Rachel said to me when I said that I emailed him that, she said, well, you can just go on Facebook and look me up. And I'm guessing that's what he's done. Hi, Paul. I don't really know, but is it Thompson or Thomason or another close sounding name? Not to worry if she doesn't want to turn to get together. We're all older now, and most of us lose the urge to go wild and party all night. But when you're younger, no one can stop you. Anyway, send Rachel all our love and best wishes, and remember the fun we had. Ugh. Scummy. Sorry, Paul, if you've already received a reply sent. I'm not sure if I sent it correctly, but in answer to your reply, do I know your Rachel's surname? I think it's something like Thomason, or Topperson. Something similar sounding. I said I can understand her wanting to miss our reunion. We're all older now, I suppose, and all those wild days and nights are far behind us. Then and all them night wild parties. God, you really need to get a dictionary or something. And doing things your parents told you not to do when you were younger, like trying to scam people, yeah. Give Rachel all the best and send her our love. And that was 21st of September. And then Paul, been speaking to Sue, Sleeper and Phil. Sue seems to think you're not passing any message on to Rachel. Yes, I did. Here's one of the bit of the conversation me and Rachel were having about you, Dingleberry. And it's prevented her making up her own mind in joining us on a reunion and get together. I like the way if Rachel's not interested, it can't be possible. It's not a possibility. It has to be that I'm not passing messages on, because who would not want a reunion with Dingleberry? She says when she recently met with Rachel, she seemed to be up for a reunion, but did mention she doesn't know you. She seems to be up for a reunion, but did mention as long as you're happy. Have you been speaking to Rachel and telling her we're getting together? The old rack would not have to be asked more than once. Are you preventing her from being with us? You're welcome to come along. Can you put Rachel in touch with one of us? And yes, it is Rachel. No, just look. She has a tattoo on her right arm. Have your Rachel got a tattoo on her right arm? Sue's waiting to hear from you. He's mentioned Sue, so it's like bringing in like some sort of like homosexual relationship there with Sue. And he does imply even more. Again, when she's scratching the cards, you can see that she's got a tattoo on her right arm. Probably can't make it out in the video, which is why he doesn't know what it is. So I wanted to, at this point I'm thinking, is this an AI bot? So I just reply with one word. Sorry for the foul language. I just reply arse, because I thought if it's an AI bot, it would really struggle with this. And then I really did wonder if it really was AI because of he's replied to that. What do you mean by your reply arse? What is it supposed to mean? Have you been passing on our messages to Rachel, or are you purposely not letting her know? Reality check. Are you one of the jealous types? God. How old are you? Are you 14? Do you know what an adult relationship is? And I think this person doesn't, going by the sexual nature of how this is going to turn in a second. Are you one of the jealous types? I can tell you things that she got up to would turn your head sideways. We won't invite you. Oh, I doubt if you have spoken to Rachel to find out her side of the story. Although thinking about your reply, ask her about arse, even having other lady friends. And do you think all she was on is milkshakes? I bet she can't fart without your permission. I did reply to Rachel about that. Yeah. We will kill on her when you're not about. Well, why are you asking me if you know where she lives? See if she's willing to come. And I mean that literally. This is where I think it's like a child. Although I still think her little tattoo, ask her what it means to her and why she had it on that part of her hand. Ask her because there's a good story behind it. There's not a good story behind it. Oh no, I'm not invited to the... Oh no, this is where I put my reply. Oh no, I'm not invited to your party. Whatever will I do? I don't think Rachel will be able to make it either. She's in hospital after her stomach exploded. Silly me forgot to give her permission to fart. And I think this is where Dingleberry gets really peed off. All of a sudden, I'm nasty. Okay, I get it. You're one of them nasty, overpowering people who have to have it their own way throughout life. And if you're not running a show, it's your toys out of the pram. I bet you follow Rachel around everywhere. She lives in Hull, and I live in Peterborough. Yeah, checking her every movement. I got a tracking device on her. That's the way to woo a lady. Phoning her every minute of the day, asking where she is. Hang on, Rachel, where are you? I'm in Hull. Oh yeah. I bet she can't breathe when you're around. You seem like a person. You don't. I seem like a person. Good, because I am a person. You seem like a person who has to be having your own way or else. No self-respect, no respect for anyone. Do you want to hear some stories about what she got up to? Although I don't think I'll be able to tell you most of it. But some of the other things, she was a hot chick who liked a big red cock-a-doodle-doo. Go back to your silly little card channel and say, hi, I am Paul Green, nasty and mean. And how much you selling them stupid little discs? Well, you know, I told you in an email. They're £8 if you're still interested. Did you ask her what the story's behind the tattoo? Ask her and ask her about her other lady friends. Go and ask her. And then this is like my last ever reply to him. And you are a nasty little pervert who won't listen. I'll say it one last time and I'll even use capital letters for you. Rachel does not know you. What you got up to in the past, he didn't have. He doesn't even have friends. This Sue and Sleep and all the others, they don't exist. But what you got up to in the past, if it even happened, is not something to brag about. And it's not. Why would you brag about something like that? And especially something to share randomly with a stranger. I've wasted enough time in this nonsense, so I hope you get the message. And I was hoping that was the end of it, and I would have left it there. But it's the continuation which has made me want to report him. So if you're listening, Dingleberry, and I hope you are listening, Dingleberry, Rachel does not know you. Your made-up story is what it is, a scam, as all the other nonsense you sent me is. And if you're not clever enough to realise that you are a rubbish scammer, well, anyway, where is it? The reunion. Oh, Tim's camper. Then all of a sudden, one of the boys, Tim's, is getting rid of the camper van. Used to be Sleepers. Are you interested? It'll be a nostalgic surprise for someone. Just say it's Sleepers' old Vats form. Still in burnt orange, resprayed. Still has all the original equipment. Plus, is still as the original bedding. That's the real nostalgia. Well done for spelling nostalgia correctly. I'll give you bonus points for that. Wow. Right. No, I'm not interested. Tim's camper. And then it's like, been viewing your Scratch Card channel for your latest videos. I must say you get so nice comments made about you on a regular basis. Must say I am not one but surprised, being as I only known you for a short time. Are you really that bad? You don't know me. I don't feel like I need to defend myself, but in the past I've done a lot of stuff for charity, like Wood Green Animal Shelter. I've also brought presents for kids who don't have anything for Christmas. I give away lots of scratchers in the past. I do lots of competitions and I've given away thousands of pounds. On my channel, I've also promoted other channels. Admittedly, I haven't done it so much recently, but I used to always be promoting this channel and that channel and doing collaborations and versus videos with other channels. So, and that's just my channel alone. So you don't know what I do in my private life. So, yeah. Now, let's compare you, Dingleberry. What do you do? You send disgusting emails and you're a rubbish scammer who can't spell for toffee. I'm really not going to be offended by you calling me bad, because how can I be? And where are we? We've got one more email. He goes all formal. Yes, Mr. Green. Since saying about looking at the comments receiving the Scratch Card channel, it made me want to look further into your videos. That, I don't know, supposed to scare me. You're looking further into my videos. So I went in about the last 20 or so, and boy oh boy, you seem to be loved by your community. Yes. Yes, I am. The amount of comments I read about you. Seems like your viewers love you. Only joking. Pfft. You really upset some people. Yeah, who? Name them. Do you act like that around Rachel? Like what? When I scratch cards on the channel? I can see why she don't want to contact Sue. What? How? How? Why would me scratching cards not make Rachel want to contact this imaginary Sue? You should be an actor on Emmerdale. For all the things that, I'm offended by that. You should be an actor. I would have thought Hollywood. Pirates of the Caribbean. I could have replaced Johnny Depp. They could use actors like you. Why do you sound so possessive in the manner in which you speak? Why do I sound so possessive? I'm scratching scratch cards. I literally go like, hello, I got £20 of £5 cards. Just say I'll continue to view your scratch card channel so I can get a gist of you. I scratch cards. This video is for you to watch. So when he said I will continue to view your scratch card channel so I can get a gist of you, the only way you get a gist of me is this. I'm a grown adult and I don't put up with this nonsense. I will be reporting you, and I've got your email address, I've got your name, I've got all of this evidence of you trying to scam me, and then the sexual innuendos, the vague threats. I've got loads of evidence against you. So this is my reply to you, Dingleberry. I want one email off you, and I'm then blocking you. I'm not having any correspondence with you after this one email. Now you choose to put what you like in that email. I suggest you put an apology to me and to Rachel. And I really, truly mean that. I want an apology to me for wasting my time and to Rachel for all those vague sexual references that you put. And I might consider not reporting you. And this is who I'm reporting you to. And I would like my view, my if you're watching this and you're not Dingleberry, put in the comments what you think. Do you think I should just report him anyway? But if you want a vague chance, Dingleberry, of me not reporting you, then write that apology email to me. Make it clear that you're sincerely sorry and that you are an idiot and you will leave me alone. And more importantly, I want you to include an apology to Rachel for being so disgusting in your vague innuendos. And that's you getting a gist of me, because I'm a grown adult and I will actually give you an opportunity, a chance here. So please consider that. If you decide just to send another nonsense email or something even ruder, again, you only get one email, then you're blocked. And I'll definitely be reporting you. But yeah, I thought I would just show you some of the nonsense that I have to put up with on my channel. And like I said, I'm only doing this this video, because I think it's the clearest way to get my point across. And I mean, it's an insight into what running a scratch card channel is. If you're a scratch card channel out there, or any YouTube channel, and you're just starting, I feel sorry for you, because you get people like this just latch onto your channel and they're just weird. And you got to put up with this nonsense. And it's like, why? Why is this person feeling it's okay to do this rubbish? All I want to do is scratch cards and have a bit of fun. Where does this come in? This Dingleberry? I have no idea. Anyway, I'll leave that with you. One email. That's the only chance you get. In the comments, yeah, if you've watched this, I probably would delete this video as soon as I get the reply from him. So if you have seen this video, and I apologise for it just being a waffling, long, rambling load of incoherent rubbish, that's mostly Dingleberry's fault. Yeah, just let me know what you think. Do you think I should just report him anyway? And there is places to report him to for the scam. The scamming alone, even though it was pathetic. YouTube as well. I could report him to YouTube, because obviously with his emails linked to his account. I could report him to the police for harassment. Yeah. I'll have a think about it. Anyway, look forward to seeing your email. This video will go out soon. I don't know when, but as soon as it does, I'll probably just give him a couple of days as well. But I'm not leaving this video up on my channel for long. It literally is a response video to this, and I hope it's the first and the last. All right, bye.